Hello, everybody. This is Tim with Front Row Ruckus Podcast. Thank you, Leon, for being quiet for me for that right there. And then for anybody who's like, hey, why'd your screen freeze up real quick? Is because Leon makes a lot of good, funny faces. And I
Look.
like to capture them and use them for random screenshots of things for funsies. So, how you
Some
doing?
say funny, some say funny, others say beautiful.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
Which one is it?
So how you doing, man? How's things going? How's Leon doing this week? Since last week,
Leon,
how's Leon been doing?
since last week, Leon has picked up a new television.
Oh, yeah?
It's an old ass Sony Trinitron.
I'll throw up a picture of it if you want me to.
Yeah, sure.
Let's see here.
Trinitron. Cabinet. Whoa.
Meow. Right there. Oh, Sony Trinitron.
There you go. Got it for free.
For free. So what was the thought of like I want this?
Oh, retro games, 100%.
Retro gaming?
Yeah.
That seems to be what everybody's grabbing them for. That's why they're so expensive. Yet I'm trying to get one so I can deconstruct it and make a ring freaking, what do they call that stuff called?
A cosplay?
Diorama? Cosplay.
Your TV is going to cosplay as the ring.
Right.
Oh, man. But so there's a little bit of damage fitting it into my vehicle.
Oh.
This bitch was heavy.
Yeah, right. Dude. They're all there, bro. They're all there.
Only the back. There's this plastic black thing that covers part of the circuit board. That busted. But it's all right.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just a plastic housing.
And it's in the back.
And it was in the back.
Yeah. It's all good.
So we had to put it, and then one of the little plastic trim pieces on the front of the TV popped off. I should be able to fix it pretty easily. Yeah. It's still sitting in my car, and it's gonna sit there until tomorrow.
Until I get my strength back from loading it. Yeah, no, dude. I used to have one that was it was what they would call a quote unquote true flat screen, but it was flat in the front, but then the ass of it was out like this far. It was huge, and that sucker was all there too. And I forget where I took it from one place to another place when I moved to an apartment complex, up the stairs, and then when I left that apartment, I fucking left it, dude. I was like, I'm not carrying this with me anymore. I'm not doing it. No, thank you. That was enough for me. Oh, not doing it. So, of course, now I'm like, damn, I need an old school CRT TV. And I'd just be like that sometimes. But it wouldn't have fit over here anyway. I need a 13-incher. All I need is a good 13 inches.
Hell yeah. So basically I have an old Raspberry Pi as well.
Mm-hmm.
That has a bunch of old emulators up to PS1.
Okay. Word. Okay.
So it's gonna look real good. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
I just need to find a HDMI to VGA adapter.
They got them. Yeah, they definitely got them.
Yeah. And then it's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah, I remember trying to, because I had gotten was it a Nintendo 64? I believe I had gotten a Nintendo 64, and we hooked it up to remember John, right? Mojo?
Mm-hmm.
we hooked it up to his big TV when I lived with him, and it
Ooh,
I
that's
tried
good.
to play Gex, Enter the Gecko on it, and it hurt.
Was it the 3D one?
Yeah, it's a 3D. It hurt. It hurt my eyes. It hurt like that kind of gaming is not meant for for those televisions, for the new
Uh,
televisions. It hurt,
I
man. You
heard
needed
your
that.
oculars.
Yeah, you needed that 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 buffer
Yeah.
before it hit you in the face.
Just the
So.
technology, like so many things back then used tubes in their technology,
Mm-hmm.
like TVs. I mean, now they don't.
Right.
Whoa, hey, chill out. Oh,
Amplifiers. I don't even think certain amplifiers don't even use them anymore,
yeah,
right?
I was gonna say yeah, like guitar amps.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. I mean, a lot of it's solid state now.
I don't think
Is
that
that
they.
is that the right is that the right word?
I don't know. It's been so long. I've been out of the music game for so long, and like playing
Yeah.
and looking up gear and stuff like that for so long. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure you can still get the stuff. I said that they probably still make the stuff with tubes, but it probably costs you a lot more
Oh yeah,
for it.
absolutely.
So
Like neon signs, they all used tubes back then.
neon
But
signs, yeah,
now it's just like everything's small and
yeah. They wanted to go small,
like
and then everything went small, and then
radios.
now things are getting
Radios
big
use
again with your
tubes.
phones.
Like
So
radios, everything, bro.
doesn't make it better. That's the thing, though, is like some people might be like, "Oh, well, they're just saying it that old stuff." But no, not saying it's better. I mean, you could probably fix it easier, but
Fucking heavy.
yeah, yes, it is, dude.
Heavier.
Yes, it is. Oh Lord, yeah, I don't miss that stuff.
I don't
I don't
either.
miss it. I don't miss it.
But I do look forward to playing some old retro games on that thing.
You're gonna challenge your girl to Mario Kart, aren't you?
No,
No,
no.
you don't want to lose that bad.
I'm just saying I'd be going to jail for beating the shit out of somebody at Mario Kart because I don't play.
Oh man,
I play to win. Saw Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever.
how'd you like that? Tell me about it.
Thought it was pretty dang good. Kind of hard to talk about it without spoilers, but
I'm fine with it. I'm not gonna watch it.
well, not just you, our one listener.
Oh yeah, it's true. I mean, well, it's been out for like a week right now, right?
Just about, yeah.
Well, so what's the limitation? Like, what's the limit? Like, how long do you have to wait? A month?
Couple weeks maybe.
Couple weeks? I'm just burnt out, dude. I'm superhero burnout bad. You know.
Superhero.
Yeah.
There's a lot. There's a lot going on.
So.
Um, it was great. I think they handled the whole Chadwick Boseman thing
Mm-hmm.
really well.
Hey, David, what's up?
Um, there was a couple moments in the theater where everybody was just silent, and you could hear everybody holding back tears at the same time.
Really?
Just because, yeah, like there was just some moments. It was like at the very beginning and at the very end. Everybody expected at the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
but then at the end it kind of sneaks up on you again. You're like, holy, like I was not expecting that.
Oh, kind of like Up, the movie Up.
Oh, I never saw that one. I heard that one was way too sad. I never watched it.
I don't understand. I don't understand you. Yeah, no. Well, so when Up, that movie's been out for freaking ever, right? So I can spoil it for you because fuck you. Um, you have the old man, and you see his life. You see him meet his wife, and they grow old together, and then she passes, right? And it's super
Right.
sad. And then every now and again, the movie will start going, and the movie's just all like, "Oh yeah, we're having fun," and then like, remember his fucking dead wife, and you're like, "Oh man," you get brought down. Yeah, yeah, like it just switches back and forth like that sometimes, and you just don't know. Oh, I give you whiplash sometimes. Good movie though, good flick, but Still, man, whew, could get rough.
Yeah, I've had enough of yeah. So I'm not trying to. Yeah.
Not
Uh,
about that life, huh?
the bad guy was really he did a great job. He's probably one of the best characters in the movie
For Namor or the
for
Submariner?
Namor. Yeah, he did really good. Uh,
I know they changed his character design like a whole lot. They went more, what would you call that, Aztec-y?
ass Tekken
Yeah.
or like ass kicking.
I mean, all right.
Yeah, definitely. Like it's not Atlantis anymore. It's Tolucan or something like that.
Okay.
He looks great. He sounds good. His powers are good. And one thing I will say is he is still alive.
Oh, they didn't kill him off.
They did not.
Okay.
And I was so excited about that.
That's good. Because Submariner's, or Namor's is a, he's kind of like, I don't want to use Venom. Um, but I guess I can. He's like, once he's introduced, he's a force throughout the rest of the stuff, right? So it's one of those things where you don't know, and this is comic book wise, you don't know when he's going to show up, but he's always like the threat of him is always there. You know what I'm saying? Like at any point in time, you're like, oh, they're going near water for this. Oh, they better fucking watch out. It would be like that. So, and I use Venom because in Spider-Man 3, the Sam Raimi one, they killed off Venom basically, kind of, and that made me really disappointed too because I'm like, how once Venom's introduced, the threat of Venom is always present. So
Mm.
yeah, so I'm glad they didn't kill him off. Did they introduced Ironheart in this one too?
Yeah, actually, yeah, they did, and I thought she was awesome.
Was it
Um,
Raimi
Riri,
Riri? Okay,
Riri. They absolutely left quite a few things out just because she's getting her own series. So they put just enough there to get our attention, like a very quick, very, very quick backstory. And then she plays her role pretty well.
okay.
Um, I've never seen her in anything. I don't know what she's even in.
She just came out in the comic books. That's it.
No, the actress.
Oh,
Uh Dominique Thorne. Dominique Thorne is her name. She has been in movies such as Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. uh
all right. There you go. Fair enough.
that's Judas and the Black Messiah, and If Beale Street Could Talk.
So 3 things.
3 things. She was cool. I liked her. I look forward to seeing more of her. Um, but Namor, he's the one. He stole the show, I think.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
I'm trying to think what else. Andor is almost done for the season. I think there's 2
Have you been
episodes
watching
left.
it?
Oh yeah.
What do you think about that?
I absolutely adore this. Actually, there's an episode that came out today, episode 11, and then next week is episode 12, which is the last one for the season, and then they have
Okay.
a season 2.
Okay.
Have you watched it at all?
I have not because it's one of those shows that I said didn't need to be made. I said that it was something that I didn't care for to see because there's nothing there. To me, there's nothing there for it. Andor is just it. I said it, dude. It's a show that didn't need to happen. I don't care. I don't need to watch it. It's not going to help me out any in Star Warsiness. I don't know. I'm trying to find the right words to say about it. It's hard because I haven't watched any of it. I'm sure it's good, but I just it's a character that not everybody needs a show. There we go. Let's put it like that. Not everybody needs a show. He was cool when they introduced him in Rogue One because he was kind of like, oh, this is kind of like a Han Solo-ish type character. I get it. Cool. We'll go with it. That was it. I was fine with that. Don't need anything else. Didn't need anything else with it. But when the horse is still neighing, I mean, it's dead, but it's still neighing, and you're going to kick it to get more money out of it. You might as well make a show out of everybody. You know, I'm here for Salacious Crumb, the Salacious Crumb series, and then I'll be interested again. And you don't even know who I'm talking about, do you?
Is that from Saw? Because I've never seen it.
No. It's the little guy. David would be, if he's still in the chat, he'll be pissed if you don't know Salacious. Salacious Crumb is the little furry dude that sits with Jabba the Hutt. That's always like,
just that little guy.
Yeah. That guy. If he gets his own show, I'm in for it. Like, I'm down. The life of Salacious Crumb.
Hurry this, you filthy wizard.
Yeah, exactly. Oh. Well, cool. Well, I'll go off your movie thing, and I'll jump into my movie thing if that's cool.
Absolutely. Oh okay. Man, this coffee is so good. 7 Brew, everybody.
7 Brew, everybody. Look at me right here. Everybody, look at me. This episode is brought to you by 7th Brew Coffee.
No. We can't say that. We can't say that.
Because we're not.
Shit, they bet I pretty much go there every single day during the week after class.
Should ask them. Should be like, hey, yo, can you sponsor me up or what? What's going on?
Technically, they're not open yet.
Well, how'd you get that coffee? Bro, you getting... Well,
like, they had a soft open, but they haven't
black
had
market coffee?
An official opening. No, it's just black coffee. Well, no, it's not black coffee.
All right, well, when they open, walk in there
Saturday.
And you throw down your YouTube dick and say, hey, listen, we've got 2 followers. Give me free coffee.
One of them. Tim's the other.
Give me free coffee. Okay, so I was on Facebook, and in Facebook, I'm a member of a lot of different collector groups, obviously for steelbooks and movies and memorabilia, things like that. And one was a post by a man. Let me make sure I have his name correct here.
On Solo.
Trevor Younger. I hope I'm saying his right. Younger. Anyway, he was the writer and director of a movie called The Man in Room 6. And so I ordered the movie from him because, it seemed like an interesting movie. And it shipped in a big box. Let me go to the pictures first. Let me show you how this thing was shipped. So
yes, please.
It was a USPS box, but they custom made their own wrapping paper to go on the outside of it. So it had like The Man in Room 6 like real big on it. I should have took pictures of the wrapping before I opened it. We open up the box though, or the paper on the box. You get the USPS thing there. And yes, it's the USPS box that says cremated remains.
What?
To which my first thought was, did they ship me my dad? What is this?
My God. Oh my
God. But yeah, so we'll take it back from that. So anyway, open it up. It's a whole bunch of packing peanuts in there. They did give me a mini movie poster, which is really cool. I have it over here on the side. I should have brought it over here with me. And inside was another big bag that was taped up. Inside of it was this right here. And I'll go big screen.
Thank you. Dang, that looks so cool.
So it's handmade. They make them. It is solid. It's wood. So take the chains off, chain little lock thing, and it'll open up. So when I opened it up, let me go back to the pictures here. All of this was inside.
Bad?
Yeah, like cremated remains. Some dirt and stuff was inside of it to give it that authenticness, right?
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So that was very like whoa. And it came with inside here. It was inside this box. So you open it up and the dirt all would
That's
fall
like an
out.
old cigar box almost.
Almost, right? And it had its own steelbook basically.
Oh, dude, that weathered looks so
That's
good.
weathered. Yeah, see? Like even tin on the back's rusted. Like rusted out.
That
And then
patina.
if I open it, it'll probably puff dust in the air still. Because that's what it's
hello, boy.
That's what it's been doing to me. Can't get it open. There we go. So it has the movie inside. Man Room 6. And then also a picture here. Which is which I guess you can call the bad guy of the movie.
Gives off serial killer vibes.
Right. So I checked it out. I watched it today, so that way I could review it tonight. I even told him that I was going to be reviewing it here on the show. Every time I touch it, I feel like I got dirt still on me everywhere. So,
what do you think?
The movie was actually written and directed by this guy, Trevor Younger, who I talked to and who I bought the movie from. So, it's hard to discuss movies like this. To me, it seems like it's a hard thing to do. Because this is somebody's work. This is not a big company. This is not Disney. This is not Marvel. This is not, any of the big time. It's not A24. It's none of those kind of people, right? This is a small group of people, a small little company doing this. So it's hard you don't want to say anything. Well, you don't want to say anything way too bad about it, right? Because it's just their work. This is their passion. A lot of went into this. You could tell a lot went into this movie, like story wise, and usually I've seen a lot of indie movies. Sound was good. Usually, sometimes with indie movies, you'll have someone who's talking and like, Johnny, we got to do that, and then someone else is like, Johnny, we need to go over here. It's super bad in the distance. Like you can't hear them very well. You can't hear them at all sometimes when they switch screens. When they switch shots, like
it's kind of rough.
Yeah, that's rough. This didn't have anything like that. The characters were pretty cool. Let me read you the synopsis about it. It's Carrie.
Yes.
So it follows Larry Carrie, who's a socially troubled woman trying to mend a strained relationship with her mother. Her grandfather dies in a nursing home. She finds herself attracted to William, an elderly man in a neighboring room, who tells her some tales when he was a younger man, basically, and he claims to be immortal, cursed never to die, but to grow old and sick. But before he can finish his final tale, he disappears and she's implicated with his murder. Sounds intriguing.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Pretty much so intriguing. I didn't really get that synopsis from watching it. What I did get, and I was talking to Derek about it today, because usually I watch movies like this with Derek, and we talk about them. And I said, it's good. It's a good movie. Like I enjoyed watching it. It's about 2.5 hours long, so it's a long one.
Oh wow,
it's a long one to sit there. And it's good. I did enjoy it. I did enjoy watching it. I liked some segments a whole lot more than I liked some of the other things. To where some of these segments I felt were like that would be a killer movie right there. Like this section alone would be a
Okay.
great movie right here. And then some
Make this
sections,
movie this
yeah, yeah,
part,
yeah. Don't make this
or
movie
make
that
this
part, but
part the whole movie.
make this part its own thing. Like because this is a cool idea. Like this is freaking awesome. Um, and they tying it together with everything else, uh, you know, was good. Um, but just some of those things where I felt like were separate ideas that got pushed together into something. I don't know if that was meant to be that way. Um, so uh, if this Mr. Trevor sees this, he more than welcome. I would love to talk to him to see exactly what his what the process was, like where these ideas were coming from, like what was the whole overall thing about it, Um,
Get this Mr. Trevor on the show.
right. I was,
Would love to have you on.
of course, yeah, I would love to be able to talk to him about this. It had what we like to call A24 vibes, which A24 does like movies like Ghost Story. They did Everything Everywhere All at Once, X,
Hmm.
Pearl, some of those movies, those indie flicks, to where they're I think they did Hereditary and Midsummer, some of that. So they're movies like that, but they're also like noodle scratchers. Like, well, let me think about this. It's not written all out for you, which is something that I think that is cool. I do like those kind of movies. That's pretty neat. I like movies that don't just hold my hand the whole way through, but to me, sometimes a little bit don't hurt. A little bit of hand holding through the flick don't hurt.
You need that every once in
Every
yeah.
now and again, every now and again. Um, but if he does watch this, he does see this. Maybe I'll trim this and make its own separate video on YouTube. Um, there was a whole segment about these kids in a house, and the kid hears some noises from like a crawl space in his room, and he looks down, and there's like a monster kind of looking through the crawl space at him and stuff. And I was just like, and the whole thing that was happening with this storyline and about like a guy who runs the funeral home. Whenever he came to town, all of a sudden kids started to die, and he would sell the caskets, but then dig up the caskets to resell to people for kid. Like there was like all this sort of. I was like, now that's the segment that I was like, now that's your story right there. Like that's a good that would be a good flick right there, to have this mortician who's doing this at the same time this house is freaking haunted because the kids were buried under. He took the kids out of the coffins, buried them, and then this house went kind of almost like a poltergeist type situation. Like you move the headstones, but you didn't move the bodies. That sort of thing. Going on. Like I was like, now that would have been really cool. All in all, though, it was good though. It was really good. Like I said, it is long, and there are some things you got to kind of think about, which I'd love to talk about. But yeah, I would recommend it, especially if you're looking for like a slow burn type of flick, which it definitely is. If you're looking for hard hitting action, I mean, it ain't fucking Terrifier or Terrifier 2, which can go suck a. It's fucking minging, is what that movie is.
Fucking minging.
All right. Because those movies are just gore for gore's sake. They're not, they're not anything to scratch a head at. But yeah, but no, The Man in Room 6, really cool. They don't have versions. They're not all versions like this. They do come in regular, also in VHS. They actually did it on VHS too. So if you're a collector of VHSs, you can always go there. I will also link the website down below in the description for this video too, so that way people can go and check it out there if they've gotten this far. So let me change gears again.
Let's get this man on here.
Yeah, I would love to. I'll reach out to him and see. You'll have to watch the flick though.
Yeah, I'll totally be down for that.
You'll have to watch the flick, and that way we can, we have questions, we can talk about it and stuff. That'd be awesome. Changing gears from movies. to something that is near and dear to my heart. Something. If I said, Leon, what's something you would want brought back? What's a drink that you would have that you'd love to be brought back?
Oh, I already know where this is going. I already know where this is going. I
You
already
saw,
know.
you saw
I
it,
saw
right?
it. I
Saw
saw
it.
it.
Let's not waste any more time then about that.
Give that Mountain Dew, pitch black.
Girl, Pitch Black is coming back, yo. It's coming back,
Mountain
man.
Dew.
This came out in 2004, right? And this was like the most amazing Mountain Dew flavor ever to be invented, dude. It was so good. And then they cast it away, and I didn't see it again until I think Batman, the Dark Knight, Batman Begins, I think. I think they had a run with Batman Begins and they brought it back.
That was a Christian Bale one, right?
Yes. Yes. So I think that's when they brought it back. Let me see. Um let's see. Mountain Dew, Pitch Black, Batman. I'm sorry, it was for
Batman.
Dark
Would it be
Knight.
Beyond? The Dark Knight.
Dark Knight Rises? No,
Really?
that's not right. That's not right. That can't be right. All I know is that they brought it back for a short period of time, and I was in love with the world again. Nothing could go wrong, and then they took it away from me again. And now it looks like it's coming out, and it's staying. Coming out, and it's going to be staying. So because if they just brought it out for a limited time, they probably wouldn't make a zero version because they got Mountain Dew Zero, and then stuff like that. The Zero.
I saw there was going to be a Zero.
Yeah, so I don't think they would do that and make two different types if they weren't going to keep it out. That's too much money wasted on doing it,
Well, you win some and you lose some. I'm down.
You down to
Be
clown
blind.
for some Dew?
Down for some Dew. Except for this new Dew that they got. What is it called? Fruitcake?
Fruitcake. First of all, I don't think you're allowed to say that on air. I don't think that's allowed really to say that anymore. I could be wrong.
Fruitquake. Sorry.
Fruitquake. Okay, all right. Okay. I think you can't say that either because you might be trying to make fun of like fat gay guys.
No, it really is Fruitquake.
Fruitquake. All right, let me check this out here. Fruitquake. What is even?
It is man, I get all these new Mountain Dew flavors whenever they come out. Every single one. I tried all of them, man.
There it is. Mountain Dew new Fruitquake flavor is supposed to taste like fruitcake, which nobody likes.
Nobody asked for this.
Even right here it says over the years fruitcake has become much of a Christmas joke as a Christmas tradition, not condition. It is a condition for people fucking getting that shit. Wow. Fruitcake.
So on the Mountain Dew store, there's a couple things that you can buy. You can buy a Mountain Dew body pillow, for example.
Are you kidding me?
You can buy a Mountain Dew shower can holder.
I'm down for that.
Picnic blanket. You can buy a Dew candle. You can buy a one-piece swimsuit, sunglasses, flaming hot socks from the Mountain Dew flaming hot thing. Yeah, I don't know anybody who would ever do this.
I don't know either, dude. That is absolutely ridiculous.
I get paid Friday, so
when is the Fruitquake coming?
Oh, I don't know. I just bought a whole bunch of stuff from the website though. Fruitquake. When is that coming? Is it out already? I don't see it on the website, strangely enough. Find the new for you. Amazon. Voodoo. There's a new voodoo flavor. Man, they still sell Game Fuel? I didn't know they still make. I don't think I've ever had Game
Really?
Fuel. How about Walmart? Uh-oh. Target? Man, I don't know. But forget the Fruit Quake and just get Mountain Dew Spark. Said. Oh, it's
Deuce.
out, I guess. Limited stock. It looks like a big can of sadness. I'm not about it.
I would have never thought that we would get a fruitcake type of thing. But then again, they made like hot Cheetos, flaming hot Cheeto flavor drinks, and
I had that one.
there was the salted caramel Pepsi, I think, which I think Derek and I had. That one wasn't that bad.
I had the Mountain Dew gingerbread. It wasn't that bad.
That wasn't that bad?
I mean, it wasn't great. I wouldn't buy it again. Like, I wouldn't choose it. If I could choose between that or a glass of water at a restaurant, I would choose water.
Interesting.
Yeah, but to each their own. There's a reason why they're a multi-million-dollar company, you know?
And we're not.
And we're not. So, Mountain Dew, if you're hearing this, we'd love to have you on.
There you go. There was a thing that I was looking up, and it was something that I wanted to talk to you about because we talked to each other. I think the last time we were together, we talked about it was some kind of I guess we were talking about because we unboxed the God of War Jotnar edition. I think I was talking a little bit about video game collections or pre-order editions, like collector editions and stuff like that.
Okay.
And so I was trying to think of the most expensive ones, and I couldn't figure out which ones they were. But I remember seeing something, and there was this one that was Saints Row 4 Super Dangerous Wad Wad Edition was $1 million.
Super Wad Wad Edition.
Okay.
What the hell is that?
It was a trip to outer space on the the Virgin airline thing. Spy training, a hostage rescue experience, a Lamborghini Gallardo, a Toyota Prius, a full-size replica dubstep gun.
Hold on. A fucking Prius?
Yeah.
Plastic all the things.
Plastic surgery, personal shopper, a copy of the game, and some other goodies for $1 million.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was just one of them.
When you think about it, is it really that bad?
I mean, you're getting a Lamborghini, bro.
Like, you're going to fucking space, dog.
Yeah. It was just one of those things where that was pretty cool. Now, like, there's some things that I wish I would have had that I could have had. They had like a Resident Evil 5 5th anniversary special package, which was Resident Evil 5th's anniversary. It was like $230 American, but it came with a like metal briefcase, a pin, like Albert Wesker stuff. Like it was pretty cool. But can't get that anymore. They had a Duke Nukem Forever loaded package. Come on now. Gross. Another thing I wanted to talk to you about, my friend, is that DC confirms new Batman movie plans.
Ooh.
So here's the thing. When I was reading this article, is that what they're saying is that what's his name here? David Zaslav is working with James Gunn, and they have said that as of right now, that in the Hollywood Reporter he discussed that they laid out plans that they've basically James Gunn, Peter Safran, and they've basically completed a DC Bible, which lays out the studio's plans for its characters and everything like that.
Okay.
So they said over the next few years, you're going to see a lot of growth and opportunity around DC, and there's not going to be 4 Batmans. So it looks like they're going to shrink it down. So which way they're going to go, don't really know. I hope they continue Patterson, because I'm not going to lie, that movie was fun. That was a fun movie. I really didn't think I was going to like Robert Pattinson as Batman.
It was great,
but he was good. It rocked and rolled, man. It was not a bad little flick. Not a bad little flick at all. So,
that was a great one.
We'll see what happens and comes out of that. I mean, but my thing with DC movies, right, is, look, I love Batman. I do. I'm a huge fan of Batman. Also, rip Kevin Conroy, who was every time I read a comic book with Batman in it, it was Kevin Conroy. That was the voice that was in my head. So losing him was a huge fucking blow. And we at least got to see him as a live action Bruce Wayne in, I believe it was in The Flash. They did like a parallel universes type thing, and they went to one where he was there. He played Old Man Batman, Old Man Bruce Wayne with like the suit, kind of like from Injustice. How he had like a robotic suit, kind of. So he can stay walking and fight crime and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. So he actually got to play live action Bruce Wayne. But yeah, so I love Batman as much as the next person, but we need to branch out, so to speak. They've been doing just the same things, bro. We've gotten how many fucking Batmans? We got Pattinson, Bale. Those are the only new ones, huh? So to speak. No, Batfleck.
Yeah, Batfleck. Yeah,
Batfleck. So we've had 3 already.
Hey, get down.
Kitty on the monitor. So like, we need fresh stuff. You know. I think. Let's see. Shazam is DC, isn't it? Yes.
Shazam is, yes.
So you have Black Adam now that came out that apparently did really well, which is DC related. Which I wonder if they're going to give The Rock more properties to work with, or if they're going to introduce new characters through Black Adam going forward. Don't know. I did see that the new Constantine movie with Keanu Reeves that's happening, sequel to the first Constantine movie, looks like they are shooting for R-rated, which is going to be awesome. It needs to be.
Nice.
It should have been. So that's going to be super awesome. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, so the future of DC, yeah, that's something to look at. They've always had great animated movies, but bad live action movies, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it does, absolutely. And yeah. I know what you mean.
Another side thing, I know I kind of hijacked the whole ass into this. Like you had said before, I can talk about a little bit. I am about 27, 28 hours into God of War Ragnarok. It is a solid game. I'm having so much fun with it. I'm trying to 100% it as I'm going. That's why it's taking me so very long. So I'm trying to get all the achievements, all the trophies, all the collectibles, all the stuff. That's why it's taking me so long. Now I might go back through, because in the first God of War game on 2018, the end goal was to kind of get good enough gear to fight the Valkyries. and then face off against the Queen of the Valkyries to beat her, and then you know what I mean, like to get that powerful. Now it seems like it's berserkers this time around, and I have come across one that keeps whooping the ever living shit out of me. So, and I keep going into it and fighting, and I'm like, okay, if I do this, if I do that, and it's not working, and at the same time, I'm not getting as frustrated because this isn't Dark Souls, so I'm not losing souls as I'm doing it. You know, it's not Elden Ring. I don't have to worry about any negative kind of things. So I'm like, I'm just keep busting my head up against this brick wall. And I finally was like, yeah, what? I'm good. I'll come back to this later. So now I've decided to just go ahead and I'll still progress with things. I'll go with the storyline and I'll still take branching paths here and there. But I'll try to focus more on the story to get it done, and then I'll go back through and clean it up. Is what I'm looking at doing.
So how far do you think you are? Do you think you're like maybe around halfway through, almost done with it? Like,
I know all in all, it's like a 60-hour game. I think
oh, okay.
all in all. So I might. It depends, right? Because of all the running around I was doing and trying to clear out whole areas, I don't know. I know where I'm at in the story, and it doesn't seem to be that far. I do like how this time around they do split it. So because Atreus is now older and he's becoming his own thing, you do separate. So you'll play as Kratos, and then you'll play and take control of Atreus and play as Atreus, who's got different kinds of moves. He's not as strong as Kratos, so he has to do some other stuff differently. He has a bow and arrow versus that he can beat people with. So it's different.
Yeah.
And then they give you other people that join you. So I met Angrboda, which is Loki's wife in the show or in the lores.
Oh, you were talking about that last
Yeah,
week too.
she is adorable. I love her in this game. She is so great. She's like a painter. She paints murals and stuff. So when she's attacking, it's a lot of like colorful paint flashing up into the air and like paint dust and stuff like that. And it's great. She's awesome.
That's good. That's
But
what's up.
like you get her as a companion with Atreus, so she fights with you, and then you get Thor's daughter, which I believe her name is Thrud, I think her name, something like that. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Wait, let me look it up. You get her like right now. She's my companion. Thrud, yeah, Thrud.
Companion, you say?
And then Kratos gets Freya. So I mean, it's cool. It's really awesome. I'm digging it a whole lot. I haven't played it in a few days because I did need to take a break from it. We were hammering. I was hammering hard on it, dude. So I did need to take a break from it. So I did. I'm looking to get back into it, but we also have more videos to record for the channel. So,
We don't need shit.
yeah, we kind of do. um, but yeah, dude, it's really good. It's made me tear up a couple times.
Oh,
Just
really?
yeah, just the relationship between Kratos and Atreus, and then knowing all the history of Kratos, like all the games and stuff like that, and it's and that father son dynamic, and how they cooperate with each other, and him getting older, Atreus getting older, and all this kind of stuff like that. And then you think about like, well, I'm not going to have that anymore, that dynamic anymore. So it hits in different ways. So it's one of those things, man. So where you're like, yeah, I'm going to play. And then you're like, oh, fuck. So it's really good though. Really, really solid, really good flick. So
Awesome, dude.
not flick game,
I
but yeah.
hope whenever you get to the end of it that you're like, whoa.
I
And
am hoping. I really need to know what's going to happen. Like, is this it for Kratos? Like, is it? Because this would be as the story is working right now. This is a great. It could be a great final act for Kratos, and if it was to end there, I'm fine. Totally fine. As
Wow.
of right now, I'm totally fine with it. What I'm not
Okay.
okay with is Odin. I was expecting like Odin, like I am Odin and like big and powerful. And he seems like he's third-rate mafia boss, little whiny Jimmy. Like
Really?
he doesn't seem intimidating. And a lot of what you hear from Amir from the first game, and even like in parts of this game, you're like Odin's is something to be feared, is someone to be feared. And every time he's on screen and stuff, I'm like, I don't fucking see it. Like it's like I don't get it. So waiting for it to unfold on that. Thor is amazing. Because he's played
Good.
by the guy who played Opie in Sons of Anarchy. And I'm forgetting his name right now.
Would you hate me
Ryan
if I said I've
Dunn?
never seen that? Ryan
No,
Dunn? He died, dude. Ryan Dunn was one of the Jackass
Ryan
guys.
Hurst. Sorry, Ryan Hurst. And no, I don't blame you for not watching Sons of Anarchy. You're not a white guy. I get it. I get it.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
well,
Ryan Hurst. He's doing a really great job of voicing Thor. This makes him sound very intimidating. So very, very good. So what do you say? You got anything else?
no, man. I look forward to hearing how this end comes out for you. I've been debating. I got like a couple more weeks of school left. Right?
Yeah. Hmm?
I need to get into. I want to like just do a deep dive into a game, like a deep dive.
Like by yourself or for
Yeah.
here? Yeah. Because God of War, I'm telling you, dude, I struggled. I was like, I want to make content for the channel, but I really want to just experience this on my own. That way I don't have time
Hmm.
limits. I don't have a set things. Oh, I got to do this. I got to edit it. I got to get it out. I just want to experience it, you know? So you got to
So
have some of those.
there's a couple games that I'm thinking about, but not sure yet. Haven't,
Right.
you know. I want to do that Miles Morales game. I still haven't played through that.
Okay.
Uh,
Which is actually funny about tonight. Okay, go ahead. We'll get to that later.
oh, okay. Um, Cyberpunk. I think it's time where I can where the
Get into
game has been
Cyberpunk.
where the game has been patched to where I hear it's an excellent game now.
That was always fun. Yeah.
But like a lot of the kinks have been worked out.
Yeah, you're not going to log in one day and all your stuff's gone. You're not going to have that bug. Yeah.
Yeah. That's just one thing that I don't like.
I get it. I get it.
You
I
know,
really do. Oh.
because it's just like a way to get away from everything else. I don't want to like have to stress out about it.
Yeah, I feel like that sometimes with what we do. It is some of the games that we play, and it's like, well, we gotta record big session because we gotta get these videos out for this game. And but just having one that you can sit back and be like, fuck it, let's just run this how I want to run it. It's really good. You really need that.
I picked up that Harvestella game, so that's probably gonna take up a lot of my time.
Yeah, you have to let me know how
Still
that
have.
is.
I heard it's really good. A lot of people that I'm talking to who play it really love it.
Yeah,
Really, really like it.
that's the one that we
Um,
kind of started that we were going to do on here, right? And we like during recording, and then we were and I was like, I don't know if this is going to be a thing or not right now.
yes.
Okay, not because I wasn't liking it. It's just that definitely seems like one of those games you need to move at your own pace. Like I wouldn't have wanted to bring Elden Ring in here because that would have been fucking horrible. Like that would have been 300 episodes. You know what I mean? Like those really big,
Oh, for
big, big
sure.
ones. Are kind of hard to navigate through.
There's a game that I might pick up right now. Actually, that might be pretty good for the channel. Unmetal. Have you heard of this?
Unmetal?
Yes, I put the YouTube link in the general chat. Basically, it's an homage to the old Metal Gear games.
I'm looking at it right now. It really
Like your
is.
character's name is Jesse Fox.
Nice.
Six
Jesse
six
Fox.
650. 650 on Green Man Gaming right now.
Oh, yeah?
So I'll probably pick that up. I probably will. That'll be good. Look forward to that on the YouTube channel.
So that was one of the things I wanted to talk to you about, is that I wanted to see if you would want to run through the Metal Gear games,
I was
because
thinking about that too the other day.
those are some fun games, and I think that they'd be pretty fun because I've never played the original, the ones that look like this. I got it, but I couldn't get the stuff to work because I was like, there's something's missing. I feel like I should be able to crawl on the ground, but I wasn't able to crawl on the ground. So, but yeah, no, they were fun back in the day.
The
That looks pretty
very
cool.
original, on the original or first Metal Gear, I don't think you could crawl on the ground.
Well, they needed to do something because I couldn't sneak around like I thought I could. So.
The first one was very, very primitive. It was very, yeah, it was something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
This Unmetal game looks pretty cool. Probably pick it up.
Looks pretty cool. Right price
Kind
too.
of looking. Yeah. Normally it's $20, but it's 68% off
Ooh.
on Green Man Gaming. So I go to istthereanydeal.com. That place is a really good place. You ever been there?
Nice. No, I have not. Sounds good
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, it shows all. It's all for video games, and it shows,
Deals.
like for example, like Red Dead Redemption 2. It'll show all the different sites that sell it. It shows their current price, the lowest price that it's been, and then its regular price.
Okay.
So you can kind of like gauge, like, okay, Miles, what's a game that's been like deeply discounted at one point? Fear.
Oh, great
The old game
games.
Fear. First Counter Assault Recon. On Steam, it's currently $1 on Steam. And it's the lowest that it's ever been.
That's awesome. That was a good game, dude. Shit,
I
I
think
might
have the whole
want
collection.
Yeah, I might
have the
want to
whole
pick those
collection.
up, run through those too, man. Those would be awesome. Those are good.
Yeah.
Fucked up, but they're good.
Goo. So yeah, it's a really good place. Find deals on games. So definitely check it out. There's like a AAA title that you're wanting to look at. Like that's how I got Bayonetta so cheap.
Oh, nice, nice.
I think I got it for like $10 or something.
Ooh, even better.
For the PC. Absolutely. And a lot of times they just give you like Steam codes.
Okay, that'll work.
But you can just activate it on Steam or yeah, definitely.
It definitely works, dude.
Definitely.
All right, all right. Well, we're about to get near the end. What do you say we end this the way we always do?
Oh, let's do it.
Sound like a plan?
This whole time I've been listening to the Police Knots OST.
Oh yeah, I usually just listen to you because we're together, and
It really sets
that's
the
how
mood.
conversations work. Is we listen to each other.
Like
but,
it's playing in the background.
But fuck
like
me
it's
though. I
elevator
guess
music.
like
no,
because it's
listen. Yeah, fuck you, Tim. Fuck you.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we end this show now with playing a game that Leon brought to me a little while back. And it's basically we choose 3 movies, be any movies that we like, and then we will go on to Rotten Tomatoes and get their percentage of what the Rotten Tomato thermometer rates it as, and trying to get as close to 200% as possible without going over. Like 21, only with movies. Last week, Leon won with a staggering, I believe it was 197. You were so close to it with Mad Mikkelsen movies.
Oh boy.
So we'll see if you have the repeat for it tonight. So winner first.
I don't think I do. I really don't think I do.
Well, it's your time to shine, big guy.
Man.
So, what do you think? What's your first flick?
Man,
Do you not have them yet?
No,
Because
I was just pulling up.
I can go first if you'd like.
No, that's all right.
All right.
So I am going with Christian Bale this
Oh,
weekend.
okay. Going with Christian. All right.
Just because of now. First one, I think I'm going to pick. Obviously, one of them is going to be a Batman movie.
Okay, but which one?
All right, so I think we can just start off pretty mid, and let's do Batman Begins. I don't want to shoot too high with Dark Knight because I'm pretty sure Dark Knight's like a 90 something.
Yeah, because of Ledger. Yeah. So let's see here. So Batman Begins came out, of course, in 2005. Let's see here. 84%.
84%. Okay.
84%. And look at that picture. Look at that young baby face Bale right there, man. Wow. Young baby face Bale. All right.
All right. You said 84? Okay.
84%.
The next one is what was the other movie? American Psycho?
American Psycho?
He was the main character. Yeah.
Yes.
He was Patrick Bateman.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
All right. American Psycho, of course, came out in 2000. We are looking at 68%.
Low. Really? That was lower than I thought.
Lower than I thought it would be. I thought for a second there that you were going to go ahead and just break the bank. So you're sitting at 152 right now.
152.
Of course, they made a sequel to that movie, American Psycho 2, and it starred Mila Kunis in the main role. Just so you know.
Really?
Yes, sir.
All right. So we need 200 points, right?
You need to get it close to 200 without going over.
I'm gonna go with Terminator Salvation.
Woo!
No, it's too late. I already locked it in.
Yeah, I mean,
I already locked it in.
You said it.
Too late. I know it's gonna bust, but
Terminator Salvation 2009, 33%.
Oh yes, we end this, boys.
185 total. I think you win again this week.
It's not over until the Batman sings.
I mean, we'll see about that. All right. So my first flick stars a nice young Anne Hathaway. It is Colossal.
Whoa. Dog.
I don't know if you've ever seen this movie.
I have not.
So I'll read the synopsis here in the back. Gloria is an out-of-work party girl who, after getting kicked out of her apartment by her boyfriend, is forced to leave her life in New York and move back to her hometown where she's reunited with her childhood friend. When news reports surface that a giant creature is destroying Seoul, South Korea, Gloria gradually comes to the realization that she is somehow connected to this far-off phenomenon. So basically, she starts to find out that this monster starts to move and react the way she does, and to like her emotions and stuff like that. It's a good flick. I really enjoyed it. It had a good twist to it that was pretty cool. Came out in 2016. Can be honest here. 81%.
Wow. Very nice.
I fucked myself.
I was kind of like that. What was that movie? The Let the Last One In.
Oh yeah,
like 90 something.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be lower. Yeah. Which I just found out it's also a series. They turned it into a series, so I need to find the series and watch it. I love how the boy is all up in your grill right now.
Oh, dude, he is all up.
He just loving you.
It's like father.
Let's see here. Okay, talking Miles Morales. I went ahead and picked up Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which I don't really think
Ooh.
we need to really talk about because this was an amazing flick. This was actually, if I'm going to be quite honest, my first introduction to Miles Morales. I won't even lie. It's always been Peter Parker for me, from the cartoon to the comics, except for when it was, what was the name? Ben, the clone. Anyway, yeah. So this was my first introduction. It was awesome. This is
me too.
Yeah, this is really good.
I mean, I've heard of Miles Morales, but I
Right.
think that was my first.
Into the Spider-Verse. The animation was awesome in that movie. It was great. 2018, 97%.
Really?
I'm sitting at 178. This last movie better be absolutely horrible, but it's not. I should have chose a stinker. I should have chose a big whopping floater of a movie. Is what I should have done. I did not though. I chose the Lego movie.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen the Lego movie?
No, sir.
This a good flick, bro. It's a real good flick, man. I think I screwed myself. Because let me see right now. Right now I'm sitting at 178. So this movie has to rank below what, 22?
Yeah, there's not a lot of
there's
movies,
no
unless
way
it's
it's gonna do
somehow
that.
like has Chris Farley in it somehow.
No, there's no way. 96%.
Oh my god. What?
Maybe we sit at 274. I lost hardcore, bro.
Wow, okay.
Well, that's kind of upsetting. I should have saved these movies, man. I could have picked another Ernest movie, and I probably would have set perfectly at 200.
No.
Actually, you know what? Let's run it through real quick. So if I had 178, and I chose, let's see, the other movie I have in here is Ernest Goes to Jail, which was 1990. 11%. So I would have beat you by 2 points.
Damn it, Ernest.
Yeah. Yeah. So that ain't cool. So congratulations once again, sir, for winning something like that. You bastard. Well, there you go, everybody. So if you made it this far and you're here at the end with us, you've got iron will. You are patient and you are great and you are amazing. So thank you very much for joining us, for tuning in. Once again, it's the Front Row Ruckus podcast. We do our live shows here Wednesday nights, 9 o'clock. Monday through Friday, we usually have videos that go up every single day. I don't know if that's too much, but hey, it is what it is. We get it out there for you to watch, enjoy.
Forget about it.
Hey, you know, it's all about the fucking gobble. But, you know,
gobble.
Like it, subscribe it, listen to it. This goes out audio version about a week later. And you can listen to it on the go, Google Podcasts, iTunes Podcasts, Stitcher, Deezer, Spotify, anywhere you can get your listenings to. You'll find us there. Blazer. You'll find us there. And of course, you can always find us here on the YouTube. I also do separate streaming at the Iggins. It's been a little bit while since I've jumped on that. I need to get back into it again. I kind of let it fall to the side every now and again. I jump back into it, jump off of it. And then also, I don't know. Let's see. You know, I'll reach out to Mr. Younger and be like, "Hey, man, let's talk about your movie." Depending on if he watched the review, and like I said, I'll take the review out and I'll post it as his own separate video. I don't know. He may hate us. I don't know. We'll see. But until then, everybody, thank
We love
you
you.
very much for joining us on tonight's episode. And we'll see you next week.
Thank you guys. Make sure you follow us on everything.
Follow us.
Follow us.